If I said no to a freak-off or told Combs I didn't want to do it, it would be a problem. We'd end up fighting. Violence was always a concern if we weren't agreeing on something. I feared for my career, my family. It is horrible and disgusting. No one should do that to anyone. It could ruin everything I worked for, make me look like a slut. I wasn't supposed to be on those videos. I didn't want to be in them. I felt trapped. Whatever was going to not make him angry or threaten me, I was going to do.
Last night, Cassie Ventura dropped a bombshell that's shaking the music world to its core. And Diddy? He's seeing red, from hidden texts revealed to courtroom threats. This is the showdown you cannot afford to miss. Cassie claims Diddy controlled her career and, worse, tried to silence her when she spoke up.
It's impossible to know how many freak-offs I took part in. The number was in hundreds. He brought the idea to me when I was 22 and would do anything for him and did.
She's now produced damning text messages and leaked voice notes that paint a very different picture of their relationship. The ongoing federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs has become one of the most explosive celebrity legal sagas in recent memory, with Cassie Ventura, his former partner and R&B singer, at the centre of damning testimony that has shaken the music industry and left Diddy reportedly furious. Sean Diddy Combs is facing 5 serious federal charges: racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and 2 counts related to the transportation of individuals for prostitution. If convicted, Diddy could face a minimum of 15 years to life in prison. He has pleaded not guilty to all charges and claims his relationships were consensual. Cassie Ventura, who was in a relationship with Diddy from 2007 to 2018, has become the prosecution's star witness. Over multiple days of emotional testimony, she described a relationship marked by many gruesome things, such as counted frequent violent outbursts, including a 2016 assault at a Los Angeles hotel that left her with visible bruises she tried to hide at a movie premiere. Sexual coercion and freak-offs. She testified that Diddy pressured her into participating in what he called freak-offs, drug-fueled sex parties, with male escorts, which he orchestrated, filmed, and used as blackmail.
After my relationship ended in 2018, I never participated in a freak-off again. But on that same year, Combs raped me when we were having a closure conversation. We went for dinner, he brought me back to my home, and he came inside. He then raped me on the living room floor. I remember crying and saying no. It was fast, his eyes were black, he wasn't himself. It was like somebody taking something from you.
Ventura estimated she was forced into hundreds of these encounters, suffering health consequences and deep humiliation. Blackmail and extortion. Diddy allegedly used explicit videos as leverage, threatening to release them if she disobeyed or angered him. Career sabotage. Ventura says Diddy controlled her music career, using his power to manipulate her both personally and professionally. Ventura also accused Diddy of raping her in her own home toward the end of their relationship, a charge that is central to the prosecution's case. Diddy's legal team has aggressively challenged Ventura's credibility by consensual relationship claims. Defense attorneys have presented messages and evidence suggesting Ventura was a willing participant in the freak-offs, sometimes expressing enthusiasm in explicit texts. They argue the relationship, while tumultuous and marked by mutual jealousy and violence, was not criminal. The defense has implied Ventura's actions may be financially motivated, referencing her $20 million civil settlement with Diddy in 2023, which was reached within 24 hours of her lawsuit filing. Substance abuse and jealousy. The defense has highlighted mutual drug use and jealousy, attempting to paint the relationship as complicated but consensual. Ventura, now 8 months pregnant and expecting her 3rd child, has remained composed under intense cross-examination, reiterating that she felt trapped and emotionally destroyed by years of abuse.
I'm not a ragdoll, I'm somebody's child. I attended a 45-day inpatient treatment center in 2023 at the Willow House, an Arizona-based rehab program for women that focuses on healing from intimacy and relationship issues, love and sex addiction, emotional trauma, and dual diagnosis. I took part in neurofeedback once a week while I was there to help me with my trauma Diddy gave. They hook your brain up to a machine and you watch something and it just kind of regulates your brain waves. I also did something called EMDR, which helps you recount memories. I want to talk about the hotel surveillance footage of my 2016 assault. Combs was yelling at me and then threw a vase in the elevator lobby. I didn't get hit. I remember it hitting the wall. He was yelling at me and threw it at me, adding that Combs told me that I wasn't going to leave him there, that I couldn't.
Diddy is currently detained in Brooklyn as the trial continues in Manhattan Federal Court. The proceedings have drawn enormous public and media attention, not only because of the graphic nature of the allegations, but also due to Diddy's status as a hip-hop mogul and cultural icon. In addition to Ventura's testimony, Diddy faces multiple civil lawsuits from other women and men alleging sexual abuse and misconduct. He continues to deny all wrongdoing. On the other hand, Cassie broke down on the stand stating, "I can't carry this any longer. What is right, and what is wrong. I came to do the right thing." Under cross-examination, Cassie was forced to read aloud explicit messages with Diddy, some of which expressed apparent enthusiasm for the encounters that she later testified she hated doing. Cassie described a cycle of abuse, with Diddy threatening to release sex videos if she tried to leave or did not comply with his demands. The trial is expected to last up to 2 months, with more witnesses and potentially other accusers taking the stand. The outcome could have far-reaching implications for Diddy's legacy and the broader conversation about power, consent, and abuse in the entertainment industry. The trial continues, but Cassie Ventura's testimony has already delivered a seismic blow to Diddy's defense, leaving him reportedly furious and fighting for his reputation and freedom. And here's all the Cassie Ventura's allegations against Diddy on the physical abuse matter. Such a 2016 hotel assault. Diddy admitted to do some violence, but said they're not criminal. Said it was consensual, about forced into hundreds of drug-fueled sex parties, filmed and blackmailed allegations, and denied the rape allegations. So this was it. Hit subscribe so you never miss our next Celeb Showdown, and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching.